All right, cycle 42. I have, well, this is my second swimming cycle. Start with that. So, yeah, it should be fun. I'll be able to draw some bubbles and add them in after. I learned from last time that it's definitely preferable to do those on a separate pass, at a separate time, with a separate part of my brain, so that I can focus on the character and the overlapping motion and getting appealing shapes and leading with the elbows and having all kinds of line of action reversals and all those good things without having to think about the physics and the tracking arcs and size of bubbles. So I'll be doing that later on. But yeah, I also determined I'm only going to need 57 cycles and not 70. I'll show you a few stills from my short film so far. So this is where it's going. This is what I'm doing with the cycles. Putting them all together, and you can see that I've got kaleidoscopic reuse of the cycles going around the outside there. Sometimes they'll have the cycles in the background. Trying different colors with the cycles. You can see that I've got some, well, yeah, just different effects and everything. I won't go into this. I might do that in a different video about how I'm doing this for the short film. Yeah, I have the 12 different iterations going around the outside there. Sometimes I'm just going to have the outlines going, and I'll have the characters, 3 or 4 of them doing the same thing here in the cycles. Sometimes I'll have them lined up in the background, and I'll be putting some glow on there. As you can see, I've also got some wave effects going on for the water. Then I'll be doing this sometimes. Different outlines, different colors. Trying this, liking how this is turning out so far. These are all works in progress, but it's just showing you, the ideas that I'm putting together for the cycles. Putting glow on them, trying different colors. This one here, trying some different effects there. And this, I'm so thrilled just how the outline turned out here. Just this nice, thin, colorful outline is, yeah, the 4-color gradient that I've got going on here. That's where I'm at right now, and that's coming along really nicely. So this is the whole point of all these cycles that I'm doing. 57 now, not 70, is to implement them into the short film, which is all timed out to music, and we'll be seeing the light of day, and it's July 29th now, by the end of November, maybe October, so 3-4 months. Okay, but for now, got to get more granular. Just working on one cycle, 12 drawings, straight to clean, 2-hour time limit. Character swimming here. I don't have a very defined approach that I want to adhere to here. I want to take up lots of screen space. I'm assuming I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to have lots of opportunity to make sure that I've got the arms coming over here, legs coming over here. Yeah, there's going to be lots of space taken up. I'm pretty sure about that. Anytime I've got the arm coming forward, I'll be leading with the elbow. I think I'm going to do a 1-2 with the paddle. Maybe I do a 1-2-3-4, front, back. I don't think I'm going to do all 4 at the same. Maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I start drawing. Like I say, these are very organic, the way that these evolve, and I don't want to put too many limits onto it. I just want to let it all happen. So if it turns out that maybe 2 legs or even 4 of them are going at the same time, that's great. Yeah, I'll find out in 2 hours how it all turned out. I'm looking at that tail. I don't know. I'm going to simplify that. I don't want to have anything complex going on there. I like drawing the single drawings with those angles on the tail, but when it comes to animating it, it starts to get overly complicated, so I'm going to simplify it. Yeah, probably have the head and the neck reaching forward, maybe. Again, not thinking too hard about it. The fins on the back, a lot of times the fins are just, or the spikes are just separate shapes, but this is all one big long shape, so it's a little bit more complex here. Yep, well, only way to know is to jump into it. All right, see you all in 2 hours. 7 minutes ahead of schedule. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, I had a relatively simple design here, so there wasn't a ton of line mileage that needed to be done. And I ended up doing all 4 legs at the same time. About 3 drawings in, or about 2 drawings in really, I started to realize, okay, if I start moving each one separately, I'm going to end up with all kinds of layering issues. And if I was roughing this out, that wouldn't be an issue. Because I'm going straight to clean, I can't be messing around with this is in front, this is behind, unless I have to. So I just kept all 4 legs just kind of moving at the same time. There's some offset there. The far front arm moves a little bit faster. The back leg on the far side moves a little bit slower. And you see I had some fun with the smears here. I was about 10 minutes ahead after 3 drawings, so I figured I was able to start pushing my shapes, seeing what I could get away with here. Yeah, I really like that drawing. That's fun. That worked out really well. As long as it animates well, which I think it will. I think it should pretty well. The reversal of the arms there, I could have went much further with the following through, but it's going to work, I think. Should be fun. Any bubbles were added later on. The shoulders and the hips, I did those little hoopy lines for those. Worked out pretty well, I think. I'm pretty happy with those, just to kind of give a bit of a sense of that's where the structure is underneath all of this, underneath this big tube that the character has. I like this here where I'm dragging the head behind, leading with the neck. Yep, lots of fun there. Really going far with the head, reversing the neck quickly. Okay, let's have a look how this all plays. Hey, all right. Let me just hide this here. Oops. Very nice. Yeah, it almost looks like the head's coming towards us because I gained so much scale in it there. I had it come bigger as I had it get bigger as it's whipping backwards. Oh yeah, that's fun. And the simplicity of the silhouette where I really didn't change the legs too much. I didn't have one going a lot faster than the other ones, didn't overlap them too much. It's reading really cleanly. And that's nice too. I'm glad what I did with the little, it's not spines, but the ribbon, say, on the mane maybe on the back of the character. It's just slowly animating backwards in a liquidy kind of way. All right. Yeah, terrific. Yep, went faster than anticipated. Got it done in under 2 hours. Some nice, fun, appealing shapes there. All right. Good, good. Okay, that means I don't have to have a late evening, and that's number 42. 57 is the number now, so I have 15 left after this, and that'll be enough to complete my short film. So thanks for checking it out, and yeah, I'll see you next time for number 43. Take care.